Welcome back to Deep Thought. We're going through Sonic Adventure DX, and, well, as Gamma contemplates, using Dreamcast screenshots, I should say.
Yeah.
And I really wasn't going anywhere with that. I was just pointing that out.
I'm going to address sort of an elephant in the room with regards to this. So, does he have this free will because there's a flicky inside him, or because, from what I've learned about robots, they physically can't have free will unless they're like a Reploid from Mega Man X, which is like the one exception.
Yeah, I don't know. I suppose there's a couple of things. There's like the flickies in there. Maybe the flicky just is useful to him and shit. But there's also like they're going for like the more cartoony characteristic type robot. So it's a lot of series tend to do the thing where the robot is kind of more kind of hybrid between man and machine, which is like a complete fancy jump, and it does seem a little bit out of place here given how inconsistent that is. Like some robots have personalities, some don't. Some are just like completely dead inside, but yeah, Gamma is Gamma.
What a good analysis, Flame. How about it's just a video game?
See, what you just said, what I said, but with like 100 less words.
What a pointless analyzation. Yes, that's a word.
Yeah, but look, I filled some time.
I know a lot of people don't like the repeating levels, but I think in this case it's kind of okay, because this is all stuff Sonic didn't really do.
Well, it's a completely different gameplay style in the level, so it's not like you're redoing the same thing. It's not like...
It's a different gameplay style, and I'm quite sure the actual level design is different.
In some parts, yeah, it's like Sonic got scooped up by the tornado like halfway through this part we've just run through, whereas here we just went to this different platform. But it's also, if you compare the reusing between like Sonic and Tails, like when Tails goes through the level, it's pretty much the same as what Sonic did. Whereas here it's like we're doing different shit.
That's a different section, I mean.
Also, this level is really great, honestly, and it's a shame that no other character goes through this level because the track is great, and
I
the
love
level
the
aesthetic
music.
is just great too.
Yeah, it's quite a nice arena. It does sort of like...
It's a very chill level, I'll say that.
Yeah, it does the sort of like green like grassland thing without it being a blatant Green Hill pastiche, which I really appreciate.
Yeah, it's far better than any of the other sections.
Shouldn't that wall have already been destroyed?
Yeah, there's a continuity is a little bit weird here.
God damn it, Sonic Team.
Well, see, maybe it is broken for Sonic, but it's just not broken for Gamma, you see, and if Sonic was there, he would have been able to go through there before, and it would just look to Gamma like he's clipping through the wall.
So what you're saying is that rocks are a state of mind?
Yes, they're a social construct.
It's a video game.
You can only use that excuse for so long, THP.
They put so much thought into the Sonic story, didn't they?
This is probably my favorite Gamma level, just because, again, I love this section of Red Mountain. I wish Knuckles went to this section, but oh yeah, this is just this fucking song, Red Hot Skull. I just love where they have that awesome piano at the end where it like goes to loop the song. It's awesome, and just oh my god, I love this song. It's so out of place too, with like all the weird fucking skeletons and shit. Like it's kind of like proto Pumpkin Hill, I think I said before, especially with all like skeletons, and I just love it though. It's
See, I think
this is sorry, Flame. I'll let you talk in just a second. I think this is sort of like, Sonic Adventure 1 had wacky level designs too, but they're actually good wacky level designs as opposed to just putting checkerboards on things like fucking Heroes does with its first level. Because Heroes just seemed kind of jarring, whereas this seems like it fits in SA1.
Yeah, well, Well, you're complaining about checkerboards, but you also like 3D Blast. Okay, that's odd. But what I was getting at was that, like, you're saying how some things feel a little bit out of place, but like you don't mind. I think this kind of is one of the most cohesive levels in terms of thematics in the entire game. Like, it's a distinct like world area. It's like inside a volcano sort of area, with like the colours represent that well. The music's like tense enough to sort of fit with that, and it just feels like it's a complete package all coming together.
Yeah, I guess.
So what the hell did this guy do to you?
Absolutely nothing, really.
He picked the wrong colour frog. Fuck him.
Racist.
He didn't get a single shot off of you.
Gamma just went into like his hangout and just shot the hell out of him.
Yeah.
It was self-defense, Floof.
God.
You're defending yourself against these robots.
Oh, so Gamma's the police now?
Yeah. So I guess I could repeat my joke from part 1 here.
Repeating jokes, that's how you make the joke even funnier still, isn't it? Like, you tell a joke, people laughed. Tell it again and they'll laugh again.
Yeah, like shitting on a flame. That's a funny joke that keeps repeating itself.
Keep doing it again and again. It's bound to be funny again at some point.
I love how when you're in change mode, sometimes you can actually get stuck on like certain surfaces. And you have to like jump in order to get over.
Yeah, it's far more sensitive to like the levels of the terrain, and it like little bumps that he can normally step over. It's just okay. I guess I'm stuck here.
Well, Gamma wasn't built for the. He was an all-terrain built, so.
Yeah. Also, this is where I actually officially got stuck in the game. I didn't know to use the raft here. My first time playing, obviously. I've obviously beaten this game before.
Yeah, to be fair, it's not really that clear.
Yeah.
Great song, by the way.
Shouldn't he be like being electrocuted right now? Because I saw him kind of touch his toes in the water.
Well, no, he shouldn't, because his wheels are probably made out of rubber, which means he's grounded technically.
Yeah.
He's earthed, and so any connection that goes through him is going straight. It goes like the current would go through him and back out of him. Basically, the rubber wheels would be an insulator.
Plus, it depends how much is actually going down there, because it might just be the physical parts there, you know.
Yeah, there might actually be any. Well, actually, no, there probably would still be a connection, but I don't know. I'm just going to say it's the rubber wheels.
Alright, so here's a level that's pretty much specifically built for Gamma.
Basically, yeah.
I quite like this.
I do too. It's the only slightly challenging level for Gamma, and it's the only version of Hot Shelter that doesn't actually suck.
Well, it's interesting you bring it up about like the only one with challenge, because I think that Gamma is like, they built this gameplay style for Gamma, and I feel like it's really underutilized, because like you say, this is the only like full length Gamma level. I think they've made Gamma, his gameplay is actually a lot of fun. Like, I know we could say like shooting sections in Sonic, whatever, but like this is fun gameplay. But the first 4 levels are like done in less than a minute or so. Like, it's like, why didn't they make more use of this, given they've obviously gone out of their way to build and develop the gameplay style?
Yeah, I agree. I did wish Gamma had more actual stuff, because I actually do find Gamma to be a lot of fun. He's probably again, I'm still trying to think, but he's definitely my favorite that's not Sonic, Tails, or Knuckles. Probably even above Knuckles in this game, to be honest, just because a lot of Knuckles has repeat.
Yes.
Yeah, Knuckles, like, the thing is, the treasure hunting stages I can take or leave, whereas Gamma I actively enjoy. So,
Knuckles' treasure hunting stages, there's nothing wrong with them except for maybe Skydeck, which is kind of annoying, but it doesn't bother me that much. What were you saying, Floof?
Yeah, now that we're talking about Gamma and how he plays, I would have liked to seen like Gamma be like a speed type character, but also be a shooter. sort of, maybe they could have put like Silver Sonic or Metal Sonic in well, maybe it could have been like Silver Sonic or Metal Sonic, but they could shoot like Gamma and go fast.
That's a
Yeah.
cool idea.
That's a nice idea, yeah. Yeah, Gamma stages are, yeah, all of them are good. It's like with Sonic, they're all good, nothing's really bad, nothing really stands out as bad to me. I still find his aiming to be a little bit awkward, and, his movement's smoother. I've already said this before, but I particularly like this section of Hot Shelter, too.
Yeah, hi, Bullet Station.
Yeah, this does. It pretty much is the same sort. Well, there's inspiration there, and there it's
Yeah.
very similar.
Well, obviously, Bullet Station came afterwards. But still.
Yeah,
This is more
Yeah.
fun though because this isn't Heroes,
Yeah.
so you're not constantly fighting for your control.
Also, this is probably the only stage where you're actually like run out of time with Gamma, and you could probably get yourself in a. I'm not sure if you can get yourself in a soft lock if you get a checkpoint if you run out of time.
I think the HD version's fine with that. I think it restores you time if you die. I'm not 100% sure about the Dreamcast one. I seem to recall having an issue like that. I can't remember whether that's because that happened or whether I'm just a dumb kid who was bad at things.
Also,
Could be the
they're
latter.
American Dreamcasts. You can
Oh, yeah.
tell by the fact that the logo on the front is red and not blue like the European Dreamcast.
Which is dumb because the blue one looks a lot cooler.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, this is the first upgraded one.
And it's piss easy, just like all the other ones.
Yeah, just run around in circles, shoot him, you'll let him win by accident.
The only real, like, quote-unquote challenge here is that you could run out of time, but you won't if you have enough time, like Flame does.
Mm.
I like how you're still just spinning around.
You knew right away that Gamma was coming for him because you started shooting.
Yeah.
I like how Gamma stopped on the spinny thing.
Yeah, it's like he's a inch or so above ground.
What I find funny is that an animal comes out of the robot guys when you defeat them, but a Flicky also comes out as well.
Yeah.
So it's you get two animals for the price of one.
Yeah.
One's in the torso and one's in the head.
If you shoot them well enough, they're gonna end up dead. What, you didn't like my rhymes? The spectacular rhymes?
Units remaining.
Now it's only Beta that's left. I wonder where he could be.
If only he'd conveniently fly over.
Gamma.
How come Eggman got better finger animations than Gamma, even though Gamma's playable?
Because Gamma's a robot.
Yeah, but he can still have separate fingers on his model.
I guess, but I don't know.
Where the fuck's Eddie LeBron when we need him? Yeah, so it's yet another closing character boss that's on this section of the egg carrier.
Yeah, I like this boss fight actually. I think it's pretty creative.
It is
It's-
I mean, it is easy, but
It's
Yeah,
easy,
I
but
like
it's
it.
still got more to it than most of Gamma's other fights and most of the other fights in the game period.
It's a great conclusion to the story too.
It is. It's kind of like, although it doesn't have quite so much impact because Gamma's story is so short, I do like it's kind of bookending a bit. Like Beta was the first character you fight and the last character you fight.
Yeah.
that's a nice inclusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, this part right here.
Just walk in circles and he won't hit you.
True, but it's nice they kind of had a different perspective from that, and especially towards the end when he just goes all out.
Oh, yeah.
and just shoots a bunch of things. It's awesome.
I do like the little touch that he's sort of starting to spark a bit as well.
Yeah. He's not going to get away with this.
Watch out, he's up to something, and then the whole egg carrier drowns. Yeah. I think I'm
Big
gonna.
one right there.
I think I'm gonna miss this cycle, so we might get to see that again.
Great job, Flame.
I'm just worrying about not getting hit by shit.
Oh, this is bullcrap. The timer goes down. Like, I know you kind of have to carry it over from Gamma because that's his big gimmick. But
You are not gonna run out of time
You
in
are
this
never
boss.
gonna run
Like,
out of time.
like I missed
I
two
know, but
whole
that's still-
cycles here, and I've still got like a minute.
yeah, it's still pretty dickish in my opinion.
Unless you're like literally retarded, you're not going to run out of time.
Like Big.
Big's not retarded. We've discussed this before. Watch part 14 if you want my opinions on Biggs.
So yeah, we're
That's
just gonna
Gamma.
sit here while Beta spazzes out and dies. Cool.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever said this at any point during Gamma's story, but speaking of story, this is probably the best instance of plot throughout the entire game. Like anything else is either just really mediocre or just really stupid. And I actually found the twist kind of neat. I mean, I probably should have. I saw it coming, but it was a nice little bookend, and it kind of melancholy as well.
Gamma definitely has the best story.
Yeah.
I don't know if I see it as sad or not because the Flicky who is inside, the Flicky who is Gamma is fine. All that's dead is the metal body, which was a symbol of his oppression, really.
I think they were sort of put together, I guess arbitrarily, but like there was this formed, I guess, sort of family here, and so like it's like they've come together through that particular oppression, but by the same token now they're free. It's like this sort of bittersweetness, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like probably one of the best instances of story in any Sonic game ever.
Yeah,
'cause,
it's better than
like,
Shadow because they
story-
don't bring him back.
I will say the first time I played this, I cried.
Please tell me you weren't older than like 6.
I was older than 6.
Mia, was this last week?
No.
The wings are still kind of awkward for me, but yeah, this is a bit of a nice little ending
This
for
song, though-
Gamma's story.
The music just works well, yeah.
That's probably a first.
I'm just sad that Shadow got the privilege of coming back instead of Gamma.
Well, we have Omega, but it's not the same.
Worthless consumer model.
I like Omega, but for different reasons.
If I see more of him, I'll probably like him, but from what I've seen from 06 and Heroes, he's just annoying. Alright, guys, that's Gamma's story. So, Flame, why don't you discuss how you feel about it first?
Probably my favourite story that isn't Sonic. I like Sonic the most, but out of all the others, Gamma, like, yeah, it does seem really bizarre that you go, like, one of my other complaints about Sonic Adventure is that they're bunging in all the gameplay styles, but one of the ones I like is one that's radically different from Sonic, but it feels like they really developed the idea of what they're going to do, and, like, the levels, they could have been longer, but what's here is all good. There's not, like, that one level that I couldn't be doing with, and it doesn't slow the pace down that much. Like, granted, I was saying in the last part, but the story's a bit top heavy, but the exposition works. Like, and then once you get to the halfway point and Gamma becomes woke, and it's like hype from there on out. Like I said earlier, I wish they'd developed better levels for Gamma. Like, I think his gameplay style deserves better levels, but overall, I just really do like Gamma's story. It's a refreshing change of pace after stuff like Amy and Big, which were frankly boring.
Alright, Mia?
Yeah, I really do enjoy Gamma's story. Let me think. Oh yeah, first thing I want to say, this theme song is really awesome. It's just called Theme of Gamma. It's one of the only it's one of the only character themes that doesn't have lyrics, and the only playable character who doesn't have lyrics in their theme song. But it's just a really chill piece. But as for Gamma's story, I really enjoy it. It's got a lot of different, like, my big problem with a lot of the other stories is the repetitiveness of the cutscenes, as in, like, you know, you see certain cutscenes like 3 times and it just gets annoying, whereas yeah, this time there's like 1 or 2 repeats, and that's it. So, that's cool. One thing I will say though is that, like, I think this gameplay style can somewhat get away with being in a Sonic game because it's not outright slow. It's still fast-paced shooting. Shooting is still action, fast-paced, as opposed to, say, fishing or shitty Mario-style platforming.
Right. THP, what do you think?
I think it's a really neat story, especially for this game, which has a lot of shitty, pointless stories. This one has...
Like Sonic's.
Well, yeah, Sonic's kind of shit. This one has a lot of heart, I would say. As much heart as a Sonic story can have. And the gameplay is pretty decent. I mean, compared to like Knuckles or Amy or Biggs, it's like probably the 3rd best story in the game. But it's okay. I mean, I like it.
Yeah, like when I talk about loving Sonic Adventure, I'm generally referring to Sonic, this, and Tails and Knuckles, I guess, because Knuckles, despite his story being shit, at least I can skip the cutscenes, and then the gameplay's, harmless.
Yeah, you can't skip Chaos 4 though.
Unfortunately, but...
Oh yeah, no Chaos 4 in the story.
Best
Oh, yeah,
story ever.
That's a bonus.
Cha-ching. Yeah, I like this story. It's a good plot, probably the best plot in the entire game, in my opinion. The gameplay is decent, not like you other guys. I kind of wish they did more to it, but what we got here is all right. Gamma's a cool character, and yeah, pretty much. I really can't add anything else, other than I believe at some point in the past I may have said that Knuckles was my second favorite. That was a bold-faced lie. I am really sorry for that. Gamma is my second favorite.
Nice.
Fair enough.
Behind Sonic.
I also love the ending, the way it kind of just goes from the like instrumental back into the real robotic synthy stuff that you can kind of hear now.
Yeah, I really don't care for much of the synthy stuff in Sonic Adventure, but I love Gamma's theme.
Likewise.
And with that, we end Gamma's story, and next time on Deep Thought, we end Sonic Adventure in general. So stay tuned for the exciting conclusion.
Exciting in quotations.
Or don't.
I know, it's like an 80% cutscene.